So today we're actually looking at a home that's in the Roxborough area. It's right by Arrowhead Golf Course, which is also the name of your company.
That worked out convenient, yeah.
Yeah, right? This is an area you do a lot of work in.
We're out here in Roxborough doing a lot of work. We enjoy it back here, yes.
Yeah. Right in the foothills of Colorado. What a beautiful area and such a great home. And we're going to take a look at one of your projects that you knocked out a beautiful kitchen on.
Thank you.
What do you love about your new cabinetry?
The clean lines, the modern look, the color. I like the different colors. It breaks it up.
Because you've got the white and then you actually have the signature blue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is gorgeous. And
such a pretty color.
yeah, and it's not too heavy that I feel like my kitchen is dark.
Okay.
It's very light in here. So.
I love the fact that you did the darker color on the bases because that kind of grounds it. But then as you use the white cabinetry above, it kind of lightens everything.
Right.
So it doesn't, you get right, it doesn't feel so heavy when you're walking in. And then all the beautiful lighting that you did up in here. Now tell me about the plates that you collected.
Peggy Carr, I believe her name is.
Okay.
And they're all handmade. And she's retired, so they're hard to come by now.
Hard to come on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Beautiful. It pops the color, and with the white, it's absolutely amazing. That was
Yeah.
the first thing I noticed when we came in.
That's what everybody
So,
notices.
yeah,
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's a good contrast there as far as making it brighter and.
I love the fact that it flows right to the outside and the outside areas. Yeah, really, this kitchen came together. I appreciate you using Highland Cabinetry.
Oh, so glad I did.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come in your home and take a look at it.
Okay, and we appreciate you guys having such a good quality product.
Thank you. So Dallas, tell me a little bit about this kitchen. Sounds like you guys knocked it out pretty fast.
This one happened in 4 weeks, and yeah, we put it together pretty quick. It came together, it was coordinated very well, which made that time frame happen. And
so start to finish was a total of 4 weeks?
4 weeks from start to
Wow,
finish.
that's super fast.
The whole flooring, the kitchen, island, moving a lot of appliances. The fridge used to be over here.
So we did electrical, plumbing, new cabinetry, new flooring.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a very fun, challenging project.
Gotcha. Well, it absolutely came out great. Were there some challenges along the way? 4 weeks is such a tight time frame.
There was a couple. Designing the whole island here was kind of interesting, making sure all the appliances fit and were going to be exactly where they needed to be.
Okay.
We were also able to get some nice storage utilization out of it with the 9-inch cabinets over here, which I really thought was great to make it larger. And we're able to use every inch of this kitchen to utilize it.
It's a beautiful slab. This is all one piece. You didn't have to put a joint in it, which is amazing.
Yes.
The grain in here and the leather finish on it is absolutely stunning and really ties in with the lighting that they put together. It sounds like the homeowner put quite a bit of thought into this slab as well.
She had a good idea before we got here. We like to have an input, and we were always able to help on jobs with design, but Reese did a really good job on what she wanted, and she kind of had a good idea with that.
So let's talk about, with a 4-week turn time, you had to make sure that everything came together fast. How does Highland help you pull that together?
Well, Beth helps with that a lot. She's
amazing, isn't she?
She's so responsive. If we need anything, we can call her, be on our way down to the warehouse. She'll have it ready for us by the time we get there. And when you need something, when you're in the middle of a kitchen, you don't want to stop and lose days like that. So working with Highland's Cabinetry, they have everything on hand for most part. And that sure makes doing a job a lot easier.
And we can always flex if something for some odd reason is not exactly what you need. Sometimes we can flex the product and make sure that we get you back out on the job site, because with 4 weeks you don't have a lot of time to spare.
No, so that definitely is part of the help of making this project happen in 4 weeks.
Awesome.
Even by doing these 12-inch upper cabinets over here that we do, instead of just having this wasted space with dummy doors or false doors like we have here, we use upper cabinets here to give you more storage down here, which I love the idea. When you're building an island, it's got to be built out of something, and taking the upper cabinets and using them as lowers is a nice little trick we like to do for these big islands.
And even though it's kind of tucked up underneath here, that adds that storage, because it's the stuff that you're not using all the time.
Seasonal stuff can go down there, yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So she has her china down there, she's got seasonal stuff down there, so that makes a big difference. And a lot of times people would just put a panel there and not utilize that space.
Exactly.
So, and then you've actually done the door panels and some other things with some cabinetry.
Even more 12-inch uppers over here that we utilized.
So around the side, you kind of gave it a column feel with the use of those cabinets, and then you're building out toe kicks underneath the upper cabinets.
And Beth's really good about making sure we have all the right pieces for all those too, to get it all detailed in, so you see no seam anywhere, and it just flows perfectly. So
yeah, and love the fact that you actually came around with the furniture base. You've got some intricate bump outs, and then getting into some of the door panels, and then putting in the outlets in the door panels. Yeah, we're starting to see some people actually taking our paint and spraying these too.
That's a good idea. So that white does pop a little hard on that blue. I could. That's a good idea. It was either that or black, and they didn't like the idea of the black.
Yeah,
so.
Some people don't like the black, but we've been doing those and actually spraying them the same color, and it makes them kind of go away. I like that idea. And then either that, you didn't want to put this outlet up here because you didn't want to put it right in the middle of this beautiful slab.
Wasn't a fan of that.
And then you've got the beverage cooler right here.
That's killer there. Yeah.
That's awesome. And then they can just go right out and watch football games out there. We don't normally see those integrated into kitchens unless it's some other area. I actually like the fact that it's right by the sliding glass door. So tell me a little bit about the appliances. Instead of doing just a standalone cooktop or range, why did we split these up?
We wanted the countertop space here. It's so much nicer to have one open countertop space here compared to
having like a big stack.
Because that's how it used to be. It was all built in right here, and that was pretty much one of the main parts of the job, was more countertop space and getting this down there. And we like it on this side where you can't see it either, obviously, for the visual purpose and everything. And
yeah, ovens you don't use a whole lot anymore. Yeah. Like a lot of times it's cooktops, and then now with the microwaves, the homeowner was mentioning this microwave does everything, even crisps food. So you don't need the oven that much. So why not tuck it away, not have it be a center point of the kitchen? And I don't normally see these single ovens tucked in base cabinets, so that's actually a unique.
It took some work, and it's, luckily HCI, you can modify cabinets there, and they know how to do it and what you need. And I think this one we just bought unbuilt. And we built it ourselves and did a few modifications, but this one was a typical microwave cabinet right here.
Yeah, which is a modification we do right in the warehouse every day. But definitely, that's probably the first time I've seen that application, so well done there.
Yeah, I love the microwave underneath. Get it off the island and out of your eyes up here. That just, having them up here, I just don't care for that anymore.
Yeah, so. I really hate the over-the-range microwaves now. It's just a little bit of an eyesore. So great job with the use of space and the island. Such a big island, you can tuck a bunch of things away.
I love that design part too, because every single piece has something thought about, planned about. It doesn't just go for a reason. It should make sense. If not, let's not use it. Let's have a different idea there and everything. So.
And getting that input from the homeowner and how they use that kitchen, and especially when they're wanting to show things off that the family has, is amazing. In the design to be able to incorporate all that. And that's what makes true design special.
That's the best part, is making somebody's house a better place and making them happy about it.
Now, did you do everything, design, full construction?
Everything, yeah. We have our subcontractors who did some drywall work, electrical work, and plumbing, but Dave, my partner, and I, we do everything else.
Got everything taken care of. Sounds like you guys spend a lot of time on site yourselves, making sure everything is going well.
Yeah, we're on the job every single day.
Okay, that makes a huge difference to bring the kitchen together, especially in a 4-week turn time.
It does, and I appreciate that.
Awesome job. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.